Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. He feels you before he sees you. Your new man's career, looks, and secret moves. All right, y'all, we're going to get into this, okay? But before we do, I need you to just pause for a moment. Don't get too excited, all right? Because I'm excited for you, okay? And this is huge because the energy and the intuition that I got on this reading, oh my God, it's giving me goosebumps already because I know Spirit is just really going to share it today. All right, so let's look at this energy here. Take a moment and meditate on the three cards and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This is card one, carnelian crystal, two, green aventurine, and three, brown moonstone. So let's get straight into your reading. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. He feels you before he sees you. This is about your new man's career, his looks, and secret move. All right, card one. Your energy drew you here to the carnelian crystal and the patience card. Come on in, baby, because we're going to talk about it, all right? So, first of all, let's keep this all the way real. You didn't just land here by accident. You have been radiating lately, all right? Quietly radiating confidence, soft boundaries, healed energy, and just the right amount of don't play with me in your aura, right? And so your frequency has been doing laps around the astral plane, and somebody's masculine energy just caught it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you, he is feeling you, and not in a creepy way, curious, drawn in, a spirit stirred, right? And he ain't trying to fumble it. That carnelian crystal, yeah, baby, that's giving divine feminine magnetism. Okay, root chakra lit, body in alignment. So you're out here radiating the energy of, I'm not performing. I'm just positive. I am just powerful. And the patience card, that spirit reminding you that divine connection don't come with, it doesn't come when you chase. They come when you hold the frequency. So while you're sipping tea, doing your affirmations, and minding your sacred business, honey, he's catching feelings quietly, intentionally, and from a distance. All right. So he's not just sensing you, he's studying you. Now, career-wise, he's stable, he's focused, and he's likely has his own business or a leadership role. Okay, so this is not a man who needs you. This is a man who recognizes you. And right now, he's planning his next move. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to pull your next card and see where this romantic tea is headed, all right? And listen, make sure you stay until the end of your reading because I'm going to summarize his total energy. Okay, look at this. Freedom. The freedom card says, the energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. Ooh. I like this for you. Let me just say this. Also, Sagittarius is that energy of like freedom, and also the planet Uranus, right? It's about freedom as well. And Uranus rules over it rules over. I'm sorry, guys. I don't even know why I'm just like so excited for you. I know this by heart. Listen, Uranus rules over Aquarius, right? I'm just excited. It rules over Aquarius. So this man could have Sagittarius and Aquarius in the top placement of his birth chart, or it could be in yours, right? As a confirmation in the reading. And that Sagittarius or Aquarius energy could be seen in your sun, moon, or rising sign, the seventh house of relationships, or the planet Venus in your astrological birth chart or his. Okay, so let's see what's happening, baby. Um, the freedom card, baby. This right here is not just cute spiritual language. This is a direct read on the kind of connection you are stepping into. This new man, he's not here to restrict you. He's not going to ask you to shrink, tame yourself, or trade your growth for his comfort. No, He is built different. He's attracted to your expansion, and he wants to see you lit up, activated, spiritually turned on by your own life. And that's what makes him feel most connected to you. Okay, it's not just when you're soft and sensual, but when you're so in alignment that your presence is a whole vibration. This is the kind of love where you still have your own space, your own voice, your own vision. Okay, you're not being managed, you're being mirrored, and you're free to move, evolve, express, and baby, he loves it. So, yeah, he sees you as someone who doesn't need a man. Okay, you don't need no man, but he wants to be the man who's worthy of standing beside you. So, yeah, this is a spiritual intimacy. This is grown as love with wings, and your energy called it in. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your next card, and let's see where the energy is flowing. All right. Thank you, Spirit, right? The creator of all created every single thing in the universe, everything. All right. So here we go. Protection. Strong protective magic for the family and the home. Ooh. Whoa. This is always nice, right? This is always nice. This is a blessing. Strong protective magic for the family and the home. Let me just say this, okay? This is a provider and a protector. Come on, Spirit. Come on in, Spirit. Because this man ain't no visitor. He's a builder, okay? And he's not out here playing games in your garden. He's showing up with roots, bricks, and blessings. So this card is confirmation that this new man is covered, and he's bringing that covering to you because he walks with divine armor, and not just for himself, but for those he loves. You are not attracting some emotionally reckless man with chaotic energy. You're pulling in a protector, a stabilizer, a spiritual shield, right? Just let me be clear. He's not controlling. He's aware. He watches your back, your energy, your peace. And even when you're not looking, right? He's watching. So, and when it comes to love, he doesn't play. Okay? He doesn't play defense. He plays guardian. This is the kind of man who walks into your life and your whole nervous system exhales. Okay? You can finally breathe and let go because you feel it. The safety, the grounding, the sacredness. And if you have a family, right? If you have family, he blends in like he's always been there. If it's just you, he builds a new foundation around you, like home was waiting. You know what I'm saying? Like home was waiting for your name. All right. Honey, this energy is rich. I love this for you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull your next card. And again, make sure you stay until the end of your reading because I'm going to summarize this man's total vibe. All right, so let's gain more insight. Okay, what is the energy as it does relate? You got, look at this. The seventh house of relationships, and we are talking about a relationship? Honey, look at that. Girl, spirit is showing up and showing out and validating your questions, answering your questions, validating your concerns. Girl, you're not forgotten. Mm-mm. You have been redirected. So if you thought for just a moment, like spirit doesn't hear you, that's not true. That is absolutely not true. This is confirmation. This is synchronicity. Okay. And I also want to point out that the seventh house could be significant. It could be have a significant meaning of his birthday, birth month, or birth year, or the month that you guys meet in. Or this could be a number in your birthday, birth month, or birth year. Okay. But it is significant here. So listen. Honey, spirit is showing up and showing out, validating your questions, answering your heart, confirming what your soul already knows. Girl, let me just say this one more time, and let me say this for the queens in the back. You are not forgotten. You have been redirected. That detour, that delay, that why did I have to go through that? Right? All of it was Spirit's GPS, rerouting you to a love that's real, reciprocated, and resonant. Okay? This is not a maybe. This is not a test. This is your confirmation. So if you even thought for a moment that Spirit was playing silent with you, nah, sis, you're not being ignored. You're being prepared. You're being positioned. You're being pursued spiritually first, physically next. So this man, he's the embodiment of what you prayed for in silence. Even when you didn't have the words, your soul was sending out signals, okay? And now he's responding, all right? And the seventh house, honey, it also rules over Libra. It's the house of marriage and partnerships. So I definitely see you marrying this person, okay? You will marry him. Spirit's like, you will marry him, honey. All right, so let's see. I just want to adjust your cards here just in case you would like to take a screenshot of your cards at the end of your reading. So baby, because this is sacred, all right? So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and pull your next card and see where this energy is headed. All right, thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate here? All right, so let's see what's coming through. Girl, the King of Cups. Whoa. Listen, the cup energy, of course, it's water. And so it does rule over the water zodiacs. You got Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Significant AF. Okay. But let me just say this. Let me say this. Actually, let me just breathe for a second because this man, this ain't no baby boy. This is a grown-ass man with emotional depth, spiritual weight, and romantic authority. Okay, the King of Cups is emotionally intelligent, grounded, intuitive, sensual, but controlled. He doesn't lose his cool. He doesn't move from ego, and he damn sure doesn't play with people's hearts. This is a man who knows how to speak from the heart and still hold structure, okay? And love hard, but not messy. will ask you how you feel and actually listen, will show up with tenderness in one hand and protection in the other. This king is the type to run a business, lead a team, make money, and still take your face in his hands and tell you, I got you. He's healed. He's layered. He's deep. And sis, he's available. Not just technically single. Not just technically single, but emotionally available, spiritually available, available for you. Okay? So, man, yeah, he feels you energetically before you ever see him, because this is the thing. You are radiating clarity, sensuality, and healed feminine magnetism. Okay? And he got a strong career path in like leadership, entrepreneurship, or something where he's respected and established. Okay? So yeah, he's bringing freedom and not restriction. So baby, yeah, he adds to your life, not takes over it. He is deeply protected of home, energy, and what he loves. And when you enter his life, you become a part of that covering. So Spirit says this isn't random. This is alignment. You're not being tested. You're being blessed. And that King of Cups, baby, you're about to be loved out loud, not hidden, not half loved, loved fully, loved right. Okay? So you have a couple more cards to go. Okay, and after we pull your next two cards, then we'll summarize his total energetic vibe. But with the next two, I want to ask Spirit for like, what does he look like? Like a little more detail, right? So let's just see what Spirit is willing to share right now, because, you know, everything is done in divine timing. We know that, right? So let's see. And maybe we'll get an answer. I think it'll be definitely in the 7th month of the year. But let's see what Spirit wants to share, all right? All right, so what is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through here, Spirit? Look at that, the Two of Wands. Ooh, absolutely love this for you. Baby, you're going to be traveling. This man is creative. This man is extremely creative, okay? Because that wand energy is, it's about creativity and fire. So we got Sagittarius, and we also got Sagittarius here with the freedom energy. So with wand, it's Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Okay. So let me just say this. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love this for you, because this card is giving travel energy, expansion energy. Okay? Visionary, creative man energy. This man, he got flavor. He's got range. He's got passport stamps. Okay? So he's either well-traveled already, or he's planning a future that's way bigger than where he started. And when he looks at you, he sees someone who can walk beside him, not behind him, not above him, but right there aligned. And as for looks, Spirit's showing someone who has a commanding presence without needing to like say a word. His height feels significant, tall or like tall energy. And also I'm picking up like a clean, intentional style. This man dresses like he respects himself and you'll love it. Okay. You will absolutely love it. So now either like deep brown skin or like rich undertone or like a rich undertone that glows in sunlight. And something about his eyes is soft but knowing. It's like he's seen things. You know what I'm saying? He has seen some things, but he still chooses to love. Okay. Now, creative, absolutely. Absolutely. He may work in design, music, architecture, tech, coaching or something, vision based. He doesn't punch clocks. He builds futures. Okay. So I want to make sure you can see your cards pretty good, all of them. So we don't want to cover up that king, right? Yeah. Now, did you catch that this came through as a two? Okay, because a two of wands, because July is the 7th month. So spirit might just be pointing towards like divine alignment in July. So don't be surprised if things heat up around that time. A message, a meeting, a dream that turns out to be real. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull. We're going to pull your final card and then we'll summarize his total energy. Okay, so let's do that. Yes, all right. So, go here. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through spirit? I'm also picking up that this man may be just a little bit older than you, maybe like by 5 years. It could be 7 years too with the 7. But let's just see. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy? But I know he's older. Oh my goodness, the 7 of Cups. So he's 7 years older than you. Look at this. 7 of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Wow. Just wow, okay? And I'm kind of like, my voice is doing some stuff. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Okay. So, 7 of Cups. Okay, so let's just see here. Spirit is like, boom. Okay, boom. Thank you, Spirit. Look at this. You can't make this up. He is 7 years older, period. That's the confirmation. And let me tell you this, that 7 is not just about age. It's about spiritual maturity. It's divine timing. It's emotional evolution. So this man has options, but he's choosing peace. He's choosing purpose. He's choosing you. He's not out here running behind illusions or distractions. He's past that. Okay, he is past that. He has done the inner work and he's ready to connect with a woman whose energy feels like clarity, not chaos. The 7 of Cups also says this. It says this, he has been dreaming of you, just like you've been sensing him. Even if he doesn't consciously realize it yet, his soul is already making room and already clearing space, already searching for the vibration that only you carry. And let's not miss this. Cups equals water, equals emotions, equal connection. And 7, that's spiritual love, soul love, soulmate frequency. Whoa. Just whoa. Um, Soulmate frequency is the number 7. Okay? So let's summarize this man total energetic vibe. He sees you before he feels you before he sees you. Your frequency is already activating something in him. He's 7 years older, emotionally mature, grounded, and moving with intent. Now, career-wise, he's stable, respected, and creative. Could be a visionary, right? He could be in like a visionary field or running his own show. He brings freedom, not control. You will feel expanded, not confined. And his energy is protective, deeply masculine, and spiritually aware. Okay, so he's not trying to impress, he's trying to build. The King of Cups confirms that this is a man who feels deeply but acts wisely. Okay, he's not reactive, he's reverent. And he's been preparing for this kind of love, even if he didn't have the words for it. Okay, so you have been redirected, not rejected. And he is a part of the reason why. And sis, you are so ready. So ready. This does conclude your reading. And I hope this reading resonates with you and inspire you. And if it does, drop a comment below. I absolutely enjoy reading your comments. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. He feels you before he sees you. Your new man's career, looks, and secret move. All right, card 2, you were drawn to the light card and the green aventurine crystal. Come on in, sis, because this is heart chakra energy glowing all the way up and through your aura. All right. So you're not attracting love from loneliness, right? You're attracting it from alignment. So the light card is your reminder that your energy is doing exactly what it's meant to do right now. You are walking through the world lit up, okay? And not always visibly, but energetically. And the green aventurine, this is the stone of luck, heart expansion, and abundance in love. It tells me you're open without chasing, glowing without even trying, and radiating the kind of peace that makes, the right man feels like, he just found his home. You have been healing. You have been healing, forgiving, shedding, and now you're shining. And Spirit said, yes, now she's ready. Okay, now she is ready. So we're going to go ahead and pull your next card, right? And we're going to see what else Spirit wants to reveal about this man's energy and your connection. All right, so what is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? All right, thank you, Spirit. You got divine masculine girl. Look at that. Okay. Whoa. I'm going to pull this other card here, and then we'll read them together. Okay, so let's see. What is the energy, Spirit, as it does relate? You got love charm. Attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. Now, this absolutely is no coincidence, because what are we here for, right? What did the title say? Girl. All right. Let's start here with the divine masculine energy, because Spirit is loud today. Spirit is loud today. Okay. So, It's like, come on, not maybe masculine, not halfway, not halfway healed masculine, divine masculine. This man, he's the real deal. This is sacred partner energy. He's not just stepping into your life, he's already aligned with your frequency. So, this is the kind of man who's done the shadow work, walked through the fire, and came out choosing love over ego. Okay? He's emotionally intelligent, spiritually anchored, and baby, he knows what he wants, and he wants you. Okay? All right? Also, what he wants is a woman whose light doesn't scare him. It guides him. Now hold up, because I couldn't stop there. Okay? So Spirit said, go ahead, pull again, and look what showed up. Love charm. Attractive, lover, soulmate, life partner. Woo! Not a playboy, not a in and out spirit, not healing in the talking stage. No, ma'am. This is partner energy, life partner, soul selected energy. And is it a coincidence that this came out in this pile with this title? Girl, what did the title say? He feels you before he sees you. Your new man's career, looks, and secret moves. So this isn't maybe. This isn't delay. This is spirit putting the final stamp on everything that your soul already suspected. He's on the way. He's already feeling you. And his love, his presence, his energy, it's divine. It's divine, and it's for you. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your next card, baby, because the cosmic tea is still brewing. All right, so let's see what else Spirit will reveal about who this man is, his career, and his looks. Whatever Spirit wants to share, guess what? We grateful. We appreciate everything over here. All right. Thank you, Spirit. So what is the energy as it does relate? What's coming through? What is coming through, Spirit? Virgo, the alchemist. So it's clear he does have some Virgo energy in the top placements of his birth chart. And you could have this energy as well. All right. I want to make sure. Give me 1 second. I just want to arrange your cards so you could see it pretty good. All right. Just in case you would like to take a screenshot at the end of your reading. All right. So, listen, girl. Thank you, Spirit. Right. So, what is this energy as it does relate with Virgo? I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up here. Like I said, Virgo could be in the sun, the moon, the rising sign, or the midhaven. It could be in the midhaven of his personal planets or yours. Okay? But Virgo is sitting, it's dominating his personality. And let me tell you what Virgo energy means when it shows up in a divine masculine. He's clean, intentional, analytical, refined, low-key fine, and doesn't even try. Okay? So let's talk about his career, because Virgo energy equals service, precision, mastery, and excellence. So this man, this man could be a healer, a coach, therapist, or in wellness, physical or spiritual. in tech design, or anything where systems meet creativity. A business owner who built something out of nothing and made it run like a machine. Or even something detail oriented like architecture, editing, data, or engineering. But no matter what he does, he's known for being reliable, organized, low key brilliant, and respected AF. He doesn't brag, he just executes. Okay, now let's talk about his looks because, yes, Virgo means, um, it means Virgo men be quiet fine. You know that quiet fine, honey. It's like well groomed always. Facial hair intentional, hairline crisp, style neat but not flashy. Earth tone aesthetic. So yeah, he dresses grown and he knows what fit. He knows what fits. He smells good, like wood, spice, and knowing his worth. All right? He smells like knowing his worth, honey. Eyes sharp, always scanning, always aware. But when he looks at you, it softens, it lingers, it drinks you in like water. Okay? And like I mentioned, you might share Virgo energy too, or spirit is just telling you that this man is this man will recognize your attention to detail, your healing energy, your glow up path. See, because y'all mirror each other in the right ways. Okay? Because this man is the embodiment of discipline with devotion, still grounded, and knows exactly what and who he wants. Okay? He knows exactly who and what he wants. So we're going to go ahead and pull your next card. We got a couple of cards to go because, baby, wow. Spirit is building a whole new love story for you. And let's just say thank you, Spirit. All right. So what is the energy as it does relate? Let's go ahead and pull your next card. All right. This is the Three of Swords. Now, this tells me that this man was in a relationship before, and so were you. And you either separated or got a divorce. And he has healed from this, right? He's healed. I feel like the baby mama is, he don't have no issues with the baby mama. I feel like he does have an older child, one child that may be like around, like in the teens, right? So he has one child. Yeah, this ain't no man that's been running the street with multiple baby mamas or anything like that. But the Three of Swords is significant, okay? It's significant. Okay. Now, the sword energy, it does rule over air energy. So it's Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. All right. I do want to point that out. And when I tell y'all I don't want to sugarcoat anything, I can't. I have to give it to you as it comes through. Okay. But this is what's going on here. This man, he knows exactly who and what he wants. Okay. He knows it. And this is deep. And it's significant because this tells me your divine masculine has known heartbreak. He's known heartbreak. He is not new to love. Okay? He has lived through the kind that stretches you, changes you, and humbles you. He was in a real relationship, a marriage, a marriage for some of you, or a long-term situation that had the structure of commitment and it ended. But here's the part Spirit wants you to catch. He's not still wounded. He's healed. He didn't jump into a string of connections to numb the pain. He sat with it. He grew from it. He learned. And now he's ready to love from a whole heart and not a broken one. So let's get into some tea that Spirit slid in here, okay? I am picking up that he has one child, like I mentioned, like a teen, older, or close in adulthood, okay? He's not messy. This ain't no man with chaos trailing behind him, okay? The relationship with the child's mother is neutral and healthy. No drama, no bitterness, no triangulation. This is a man who closed the chapter, not just the relationship. So when he comes to you, he's not comparing you. He's not dragging the past into the present. He's not using you as a rebound or a placeholder. He's ready, really ready, okay? And the Three of Swords isn't this Three of Swords here, it isn't a red flag. It's a badge of emotional maturity, because he knows what it's like to lose and still chooses to love again. All right, so let's go ahead. And we're going to pull your next card and see where this energy is headed. And don't forget to stay until the end of your reading, because we are going to summarize the total energy, all right? So what is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through, Spirit? Baby, you got the King of Wands. Whoa. All right. I'm just like, listen, motivation and wisdom, high standards, of course. Wand energy is Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. It's fire energy, creativity. Girl, come on, Spirit. You better layer this man like a masterpiece. Whoa, okay. This is the moment where Spirit said, I showed you his heart. I showed you his healing. Now let me show you his power, right? So the King of Wands, this is fire. This is focus. This is fine as hell and knows it, but stays humble type of energy. Okay, yeah, so he's confident, but not arrogant. He's charming, but not manipulative. He's passionate, but directed. He channels his energy like a king building a kingdom, not a boy chasing every distraction. All right? So let me break this down. When he walks in a room, you feel him before he even speaks. He commands presence without ever needing to raise his voice. He's the type that people respect, not just for what he does, but for who he is. He is a leader. Okay? He's a leader. And in his career, in his community, in his energy, right? He's a leader. And so he doesn't wait for permission. He creates lanes. Okay, so yeah, he might be a CEO. entrepreneur, content creator, speaker, or in leadership in a creative or business space. And let's talk about his looks. Woo! Spirit said yes. Tall or tall energy, broad shoulders, confidence stance. There's heat in his eyes. Okay, so his walk, baby, got rhythm and purpose. Okay, so he's that man you feel watching you, but not in a creepy way, in a I already know your mind kind of way. Okay, so baby, listen, you are attracting the rare blend. A man who feels deeply and protects consistently and leads boldly. This ain't no playboy. This is the man who steps in when real love is on the line. And he knows, right? He knows it when he sees it. And he sees you. He sees you, point blank, period. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's pull this is your final card coming through. And so we want to see what Spirit's final message is here about your new man. And then we will summarize the total energy. All right, Spirit, what you got for us? Right? What you got? This is the energy coming through. Thank you, Spirit. What is it? What you got? This is the Six of Cups. Girl, look at you. Let me just say this. That the cup energy, it's water, so it's emotional in nature. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy, okay? All right? This man is not just the new love. He is a soul love, okay? He's a soul love. So, thank you, Spirit. What is it? Look at this. This is deep. This is past life love. This is I already know your spirit kind of energy. Because the Six of Cups is about soul connection, emotional safety, inner child healing through like real adult intimacy, and the kind of love that feels like home, even if it's brand new. This man, he's not just someone you're attracting. He's someone your soul already recognizes. He may feel like familiar when you meet him, okay? Like you've known him before. It's like time bends a little bit when you look into his eyes. Like Spirit waited until you were fully ready to send this energy into your life. Okay? And let's not skip that this cups equals emotions, and 6, that's harmony. That's harmony. That's union. That's divine balance. This is a man who brings sweetness without manipulation, protection without control, passion without confusion. He's gentle when you need softness and firm when you need to learn. He loves your grown woman, right? He loves you, but he also honors your inner girl, your inner child. And that is healing on a soul level. Now let's summarize the total energy of your new man. Let's bring this king into full view. He feels you before he sees you. Your energy is already calling to his. Divine masculine, confirmed. This is not an almost. This is a man in his right season. Career-wise, he's a leader. Virgo plus King of Wands equals stability plus fire. Okay? He's healed. He's healed with the Three of Swords. He has known real pain, but also knows how to rise. Okay? He knows how to rise. So, listen. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for you. He loves with depthness and leads with power and carries honor in action. He's protective of what he loves, but gives freedom, you know what I'm saying, instead of control. And the Six of Cups seals the reading because this is a soul match, not a situationship. You have known him before, and now it's time to love him in this life. Clarity family, if you feel this in your spirit, claim it. This man is not an illusion. He's on the way because you're finally the version of you that he's always deserved. Drop a heart, drop a comment, speak it into existence, and say out loud, I am ready to be loved by the right one. This does conclude your reading. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. He feels you before he sees you. Your new man's career, looks, and secret move. You were drawn here to card 3, the Strength card, and the brown moonstone crystal. And baby, that means that your energy is no joke. You are attracting love, right? This is the thing, you're attracting love, but you are not attracting love from lack. You're attracting from divine resilience and sacred alignment, because the Strength card, right? It's not just about survival. It's about how you have transformed pain into power. You don't bark. You don't beg. You move with presence. You love with discernment, and you lead with intuition. So the brown moonstone, that is deep-rooted goddess energy. It speaks to emotional steadiness, ancient wisdom, and divine timing in the physical realm. You've been grounded in your truth, unshakable in your healing, and baby, your aura is undeniable. Okay, so this pile says that you have evolved out of cycles. You're not asking, does he like me? You're asking, is his energy equally aligned with mine? And because you reach that level of self-respect, you are attracting a man who doesn't flinch at your power. He honors it. He doesn't come in loud. He comes in certain, okay? Because you don't need chaos. You need consistency. And that's the vibe this reading is already holding, okay? So let's go ahead and pull your next card from, for this brown moonstone plus the Strength energy. So, I can continue with this message, all right? So let's make sure that you stay until the end of your reading, because we're going to summarize his total energetic vibe. All right, so what is the energy as it does relate, Spirit? What's coming through? You have integrity. All right, so you got the integrity card. We're going to go ahead and pull one more card, and then we'll read them both together. You got time to shine. Creates an energetic resonance for golden opportunities. All right. All right, so we're going to start here with integrity. Okay, so this man doesn't just talk about doing the right thing, he lives it. He's not perfect, but he's principled, okay? He means what he says. He shows up when it matters. He honors commitments, and he knows what it's like to walk away from what looks good if it doesn't feel right, okay? So he's not driven by ego. He's guided by ethics. And let's be clear, that's rare. This man has been through enough to know that peace is his priority. So he doesn't play with people's time, energy, or hearts, especially yours. Now, let's look at the time to shine card. Oh, baby, listen, this man is in his season. Okay, so he's either just stepped into a big breakthrough or he's on the edge of it. New opportunities, a spiritual upgrade, even financial growth. It's all flowing in. But here's the thing, he doesn't want to shine alone, okay? He doesn't want to shine alone. He has been praying for someone who can walk in, who can walk in the light with him. And when he meets you, he sees it. Your glow matches his. This is the type of man who wants to elevate and celebrate with his woman, not compete, not control. Partner, prosper, protect. So let's pull the next card. I'm so excited to see where your message is headed. Let's see here. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's get the next card. Let's go here. This is the deck I'm drawn to. What is the energy as it does relate, Spirit? What is coming through as it does relate? The Five of Cups. He sees you and he holds space for you with this Five of Cups energy. It's rare. Like I said, this is a rare type of man. This man has empathy. But I'm going to give you the energy of the Five of Cups as it does relate to this man and your connection to him. I do want to point out that the Five of Cups energy does rule over water, emotions, and so that's the water zodiacs. You got Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Can be in the top placements of his birth chart or yours. Could be in the sun, moon, or rising sign, 7th house of relationships, or even the planet Venus. But yes, honey, now we're going deeper, and Spirit is peeling back layers of this man's soul. Okay, so now listen, most people see this and think sadness or regret, but Spirit is showing me a very different energy here. This isn't about his pain. This is about his empathy. This man sees you, not just the woman you present to the world, but the parts of you that are still healing, still trusting, still learning to fully receive. And instead of being intimidated by that, he holds his space. Okay, he doesn't try to fix you. He doesn't try to rush the process. He's emotionally intelligent enough to witness your shadows without making them about him. Let me say that again for the people in the back. He can witness your shadows without making them about him. He sees your strength, but he also sees what it cost you. And instead of backing away from it, he leans in with compassion. This is the type of man who'll say, you don't have to be perfect here. Just be honest. Just be you. I've felt lost too. I've had to start over too. I get it. And I got you. Okay? Because the Five of Cups here isn't the Five of Cups here doesn't show a broken man. It shows a deeply evolved one, okay? One who's been through enough of his own darkness to understand the light when it finally arrives. And when he sees your light, he doesn't flinch. He opens. So let's go ahead and pull your next card and see where the energy is headed. Let's see where it's headed. All right, so what is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? Thank you, Spirit. What's coming through? You got Saturn, which is the planet of wisdom. So this man could definitely be older than you. He certainly is emotionally mature. And like Spirit just said, emotionally intelligent. He's grounded. He's into tradition like marriage. He has self-control. And the planet Saturn rules over Capricorn. So Capricorn is significant here. Okay, so this is saying, Spirit is coming through with like, this is divine masculine energy. Okay, so this man is older, not just in age, but in soul. He's emotionally mature. He's disciplined. He knows how to delay gratification, set boundaries, and build from integrity. He's not out here, chasing highs or entertaining chaos. He's grounded. He's intentional. He's the kind of man who still believes in merit, in work, in commitment. Saturn also tells me this. This man doesn't move fast. He moves right. If he chooses you, it's not on impulse. It's because he sees the long game. He sees legacy in you. And this ain't no soft, maybe one day energy. This is, I'm showing up and I want something real. Spirit said, you're not attracting a partner in healing. You're attracting a partner in wholeness. And this hits different. That hits different. So let's go ahead and pull your next card, because this king, honey, he's got structure and soul and just like sacred depth, deepness. That is so rare. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your next card and see where the message is headed. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? Six of Wands. You got the Six of Wands. This is fire. It's creativity. It's Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries energy. So it's about victory and glory, triumph. It makes sense. And it's right here with Saturn, because if you're disciplined, what will inevitably take place? You will have what you want. You will be victorious. You will be triumphant. So thank you, Spirit. Okay, like come on now, Spirit. This card right here, this is high value masculine energy. This is the man who shows up and wins, but not to stunt and not for ego, but because he's earned every stripe. The Six of Wands says, he's respected and people know his name. He's admired, and not because he's flashy, but because he's consistent. So yes, he has walked through fire, and now he's leading others out. His career booming, his purpose aligned, his confidence rooted. And when it comes to love, he doesn't just want a queen on his arms. He wants a woman whose light reflects his own. Okay? whose light reflects his own. So yeah, he sees you not as a side piece, but as his sacred equal. He wants to walk into a room and feel your frequency next to his, not behind it. This man is proud to love you. He shows you off, not for validation, but because he's grateful you said yes. Okay. Woo. Girl, you better slay. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your final card and get the final message that Spirit wants to share before we summarize your reading. But right after, we will summarize his total vibe. What is the energy, Spirit, as it does relate the Tower? Now let's see why this showed up. That's interesting. But let's see, what is the energy, Spirit? Spirit did give us insight that he has been through some stuff. So this is actually a synchronicity. But this man ain't to be played with. But don't get me wrong, he's disciplined. He don't have a temper or none of that type of stuff. He's already, worked through all of that. But I feel like how you're going to know him is because this man has been through something significant. And you're going to be like, wow. It's like the phoenix that has risen out of the ashes, or like how a diamond, right, is created. Okay, so yeah, this man has been through something, and it wasn't small, it wasn't surface. It was the kind of life shift that either breaks a man or builds him from the soul up. And he chose to rise. He might have lost it all, been betrayed, and had to walk away from something that looked stable but was actually draining him. So this isn't a man who thinks he's evolved. He knows who he is because he was stripped of everything that wasn't him. Don't get it twisted. He's not unstable. He's solid. He's wise. He's clear. He doesn't have a temper. He doesn't need to control. He's not emotionally reactive, but he is not to be played with. Okay, because when you come out of a Tower moment like this, you don't move for applause. You move with purpose. Now, how you will know it's him is because when he shares that part of his story, you will feel the truth in your body, okay? You'll see it in his eyes. Like I mentioned, that phoenix energy, the stillness, the depth, the diamond that was formed through pressure, time, and fire. Let's summarize the total energetic vibe of this king from the Strength card and the brown moonstone energy, all right? Let's just say this. He is drawn to your strength because he honors power and not ego. Integrity leads him. He does right even when nobody's watching. So he's in his season of elevation. Time to shine confirms that he's glowing up for real. This man is glowing up for real. He got his ish together. He holds deep empathy. He can hold space for your vulnerability without shrinking his own. He's disciplined, structured, emotionally mature. And Saturn is all over his spirit. He's respected and admired. The Six of Wands shows that people look up to him for who he is and what he's overcome. And with the Tower, he's reborn, renewed, ready. A man who's already faced the fire and is standing tall on the other side. This man is not here to play games. He's here to protect, connect, and co-create. And Spirit is saying, you're ready for this kind of love. So beautiful card 3, this does conclude your reading. And I hope this reading resonates with you and inspire you. And if it does, drop a comment below. I absolutely enjoy reading your comments. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.